co-main event of the evening. 3 5-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Introducing first the fighter on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Team Henderson. He stands 6 foot. He weighs in at 190.6 pounds. His record, 6 wins and 2 defeats. Fighting out of Harminger Grappling, Santa Fe, Texas, Shane Sobnosky. And now his opponent, standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Team Bader. He stands 6 foot 2 inches tall, weighing in at 190.7 pounds. His record, 4 wins and 4 defeats. Fighting out of Spartan Nation, Mesa, Arizona, Dan Spartan Huber. And your referee begins, Ryan Brugman.
So this is the tail of the tape here. 6 foot 2 takes on 6 foot. It's a catchweight bout of 190 pounds. The reach advantage on the side of Sobnosky. The cage doors are closed. We are set and ready for this contest to begin. Dan the Spartan Huber. He is in the red corner, black and red shorts. Taking on Shane Sobnosky Jr. He is in the black and purple shorts, blue corner. Coming out southpaw versus orthodox here. We know Spartan Huber, he's got that catch wrestling background. He's going to want to close that distance, right, Frank?
That's where we'd be able to take advantage of that ability just to grab onto limbs and rip.
An ability you know quite a lot about, Frank.
Yeah, right now, again, like you had pointed out, with the 3 finishes that Benson Henderson's camp has, 15-0, even if we get 2 more victories going towards the direction. Oh, nice armbar trip. Numerically, he's won this fight. He's shut out.
We have a new champion.
We have a new champ.
We have a
decisively.
New champion. Yeah.
And you know what? This is the first time now we've actually oh, knee bar.
Oh, knee bar. Oh, he's grimaced. There was a real grimace and almost a tap there from Sobnosky. Now he's pulled the knee just past that point, Frank.
Wow, that was...
Oh, he's still talking on this. Dan the Spartan Huber giving all he can. What adjustment does he need to make to...
Well, he needs to climb up higher up on the knee. He can loosen up and re-triangle and switch it to a heel hook.
Oh, he has now. Oh,
he needs to rotate to his left. He's not rotating properly right now. Now he's getting a little bit more rotation. He just needs to drive his hips down. The knee line's a little bit off, meaning that Sobnosky's knee is a little bit too far out of the hold. See how his knee's on our side of the body? If he was able to grip it onto the other side, so sometimes I'll just open my legs and reattach deeper and use my hold to actually get in deep. And again, right now, he doesn't have it at all. There's no way to finish someone from here unless you were to break their tibia.
Well, Sobnosky did the right thing, just patiently turned his knee the right way yet, and now he's free. And back up. Oh, and he came out swinging last time. He's looking to do the same again here. But that knee, that could be compromised, Frank. That's 2 attacks, the deep knee bar, and then the heel hook attack. But the Spartan Huber, that shows some real scrapping acumen, right, Frank? The reactions to set those submissions up.
That was beautiful flow. Just, again, a little bit off on the leg entanglement itself. Well, a lot of times you reap over the leg like that, you want to make sure you're over the thigh so that the knee is closer to you and not on the other side of your thigh. If you have that, if he would have had the knee on his side of the thigh on those grips, both the knee bar and the heel hook, this fight would be over.
Oh, Sobnosky got such awkward, different angling, right? You look at the footwork and how he comes at you. It's going to be very hard to mimic that, not just on 2 weeks camp, but if you had a full camp, to find someone who could emulate that style of entry and grappling and striking from that guy. Oh, he's gone for the takedown here. Sobnosky now, top position, firing that left hand in. Oh, he's going for the leg attack again, Frank. He's attaching himself.
Oh. Yeah, he's really good at those entangling. He's just missing it as far as getting a little bit shallow on it. Now he's in referee position, turtle position.
A great start this to our co-main event. Sobnosky looked to be in the ascendancy. Then another leg attack there from Huber. Now once again, Sobnosky on the back. He's got those legs tied up there.
Yeah, we call that like an Iowa ride. When the top guy sits over the ankle of the bottom guy, it helps you spread out his base so he can't knee slide and get up. You can even put some torque on the hip. That being said, it also gives you a knee bar for the bottom guy. See how Hubner has his foot over that thigh? If he does a forward shoulder roll, he could go ahead and get that knee bar. So that's why it's a risky move at times in our sport to go ahead and do that Iowa ride, because if a guy rolls on you and you're not controlling under the armpit on the near side, you could give up a knee bar.
Now Sobnosky, some really good patient control here,
he's going to be in trouble right now. He just rolled the wrist on top.
Oh, a nice explosion to get out of that spot.
He did. That was great on Hubner. He was in trouble there for a second, but Sobnosky held onto that wrist on the far side of his body too hard. Hubner was able to roll him over the top. Got a body lock right now that he's working on. Hubner's able to keep his hips away, though.
Went for a little trip there as he got the body lock, Frank, and almost ended up in a bad position there, Huber.
He did. He almost went right to his back. He gave up the mount there, but he was able to roll down to his knees. And Sobnosky was able to keep top position. He rolled in front instead of fighting that seatbelt wizard position. Took the front headlock area, and now he's took side control, and Hubner was able to, took the turtle. Hubner rolled to a Z guard.
There we go, 1 round in the books. What an exciting back and forth that was. We will be back in 1 minute's time.
Hey everybody, here at Freedom Fight Night, we take our sponsorships very seriously because we want to make sure that our mission and our values align, which is why we couldn't be more excited to partner with Factum Financial.
Have you ever felt like our current financial system is broken, almost like it was designed to work against you, not for you? Well, I've spent the last 10 years investigating this by studying the wealthiest companies in the world, which are commercial banks. And what I learned is, when it comes to money, these big banks are doing the exact opposite of what they teach middle America to do. Now, if you're tired of these games, then it's time for you to beat the banks by doing what they do instead of what they tell you to do. How do you beat the banks? You have to become the bank. And Factum is here to empower you to take back control of your money so that you can become the leader for your financial destiny and live into your max potential. Reach out to us to learn more about how you can beat the banks.
So you're back with us. We are back and set ready for round number 2 here in the co-main event. Shane Sobnosky in that red corner, black and purple trunks, taking on Dan the Spartan Huber in the red corner. What a back and forth round, Frank. The knee attack, the leg lock attack, but then the adjustments from Sobnosky. A lot of top control at the end and able to get a lot of ground and pound off as well. Oh, mixing these up.
Well, and there's Huber taking the fight on 2 weeks' notice. There's going to be some issues. And
he's rocked. He's rocked. I think he's hurt, Frank. That left hand, he's in trouble. Huber's feet aren't under him. Now Sobnosky looking. Oh! Looking for the finish. The kick came up. Big shots coming down. That's it. That is it. A second knockout for Shane Sobnosky inside the Freedom Fight Night cage. What a finish, Frank.
Yeah, he came in there, landed some strikes, had Dan Huber hurt, was able to get the finish. Huber, to his own credit, was trying to take a shot to see if he can get the fight to the ground to go ahead and slow down Sobnosky. But at that time, Sobnosky fired that left kick and he ran right into it.
So we're going to take a look back, Frank. This is the final, well, the initial hit moving into the final sequence. Talk us through
Left hook to the body, left hook upstairs, and you see there, as he changed distance, changed levels, Dan Huber, Shane Sobnosky fired that roundhouse right off. He ran right into it.
Yeah, you saw the mouthpiece fly out of the mouth there of Huber. Solid shot there, and the referee right on top. A great stoppage here. And that is all she wrote for Shane Sobnosky. A great, great victory. And again, another standout performance from that young man. A highlight reel finish. Takes him to 2-0 inside this Fight Night cage. That earns him a contract. That earns him 5 points for Benson Henderson's team. Now 20 points to 0 against Ryan Bader. But now that United Fight League contract will go the way of Shane Sobnosky. And for sure, any middleweights out there who have watched the last 2 fights, seen those last 2 finishes, they have been put on notice. This man is a problem. And he is inside the cage, ready to get announced with Cyrus Fees.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Ryan Brugman stops the fight at 42 seconds, round number 2. Your winner by TKO to the strikes, Shane Sobnosky.
Shane Sobnosky, and see what it means to that young man.